All right, guys, enough is enough. I'm done hearing about these 5K, 10K, and 15K YouTube jails, okay? I don't know why I haven't made a video about this topic till now, but we're finally going to go over it. I promise you, even if this is 10 minutes long, it's going to be worth every single minute, especially if you guys are currently doing YouTube Shorts or are thinking of starting YouTube Shorts. YouTube Shorts or like a view jail is something you're going to hear very commonly. And I'm going to tell you that 90% of the times, it's just an excuse for people to quit. Okay, a lot of people quit because they were stuck in a jail. Now, for a lot of you, that's not the case. You actually want to succeed. You want to go viral, but you don't know how to get out of this so-called jail. Now, for reference, the channel you guys are looking at, once again, is my current YouTube Shorts channel that I started together with you guys on the channel you guys are watching on, which is my main channel. And we did a whole series of starting a channel from scratch, and this was that channel. And to my surprise, that this actually ended up being my best channel so far. It's been just about 4.5 weeks since we started this, and in that time, we've gotten over 5 million views, 3.2 thousand subscribers, and we have a music deal that is paying us royalties. And I'm very excited to see how the monetization goes. Now, 90% of people in my niche are not able to get monetized, but that's a topic for another video. Now, the YouTube Shorts view jail. Now, if I go to my shorts, right, and we scroll down here, there's a bunch of shorts like this one and this one that are 16, 12K, 11K, 17K, 11K, 16K. And then there's some anomalies, obviously. 2.7 million, 150K, 100K, 50K. You know what I mean? Like, but why is it so inconsistent? And for a lot of you guys, it actually won't be this inconsistent. This is actually a good problem. For a lot of you guys, it's probably just going to be like, 15K, 11K, 15K, 15K. And I know that because the shorts channel I ran before this was exactly like that. Matter of fact, I was sometimes stuck in 100 view jail. Literally, like I wouldn't even hit the 1,000 view mark. It would just be like 20 views, 30 views. Sometimes it would be like 2,000 views, sometimes 5,000, sometimes 10,000. Now, what the view jail essentially is, it's when YouTube, so the way YouTube Shorts work and the algorithm is YouTube pushes your content out and tests it with a group of people. Now, if you have a new shorts channel, maybe like 20 shorts, 30 shorts even, that's fairly new. And if you have like a new shorts channel, YouTube is still trying to figure out what type of audience actually likes your type of videos, right? So what they're going to do is they're going to show your short to, let's say, 200 people. Now, based on the results they get from those 200 people, they're going to decide if it's worth pushing forward or not. That's why some shorts actually just get stuck with like no views at all, right? Now, if your short is good and whatnot, it gets pushed to even more people, like 500 people. Same thing. And over time, not only does YouTube like collect data, okay, like for example, if you're in the NBA niche, maybe males aged 20 to 30 in the United States like basketball content. So like it's building that database for your channel, but at the same time, it's still just showing random groups of people your content. And if the results and if the the return is good on those I guess people, it keeps expanding. Now 15K is that barrier. Okay, after 15K you have a very high chance of going viral. That's why a lot of people get stuck at that 15K door. Now 15K view jail is actually a good thing. That means your content is pretty good, right? It's doing a lot better than others. I've seen people complain about getting stuck in the 15K jail, and I have people that have complained about being stuck in the 1K, 2K jail. So sometimes your problem might not be the worst one. Essentially, what you want to do now is really focus on what that missing aspect in your content is. Now, just remember, YouTube Shorts or any social media platform is just supply and demand, right? Like there's channels that go viral within their first 3 to 5 shorts. Why? Because there's a lot of demand for that type of content and not enough supply, and those people are just doing the right things with their content. Okay, the main thing, we always talk about metrics, right? Like if we go to this short, my most viral short, which currently has 2.7 million views, the engagement insane, 98%, swipe rate insane, 86%. But even if I go to like let me try to find like something that doesn't have that many views, maybe this one, I don't know if this is going to be updated yet. Nope, it's not updated. Maybe this one. Okay, no, I cannot find, trying to find, oh, same one, hold up. Let's see, maybe this could work. Okay, yeah, this one as well. I mean, even this one has an 80% view rate and a 90% retention rate, which are insane metrics, right? Like it's not as good as that one, but they're still really good. However, this one got stuck in that 16K jail compared to the other one, which hit 2.8 million views. So just remember, like metrics are important, but they're, they can only do so much. That's why so many of you guys are always commenting you have 200% retention and insane swipe rates and stuff like that, but your content is bad. Guys, I promise you, like as much as I stress focusing on retention and swipe rate, I feel like a lot of you guys have misunderstood me and you're just creating bad content. You know what I mean? And at the same time, you have to remember, like if you're in the soccer niche, there are literally tens of thousands of channels in that niche and they're creating content. So like, I feel like the soccer niche, for example, is like, there's a good level of supply and demand, which means that if you're in the soccer niche, you're trying to get into it, if your content isn't really good, think of it from YouTube's perspective. What reason do they have to push your videos out compared to other people that are already doing good in that niche? They don't, right? That's why if there's like a viral trending topic sometimes, like I know somebody, I've heard about some guy who made a channel about the Diddy situation when it was like live, and he uploaded like 3 shorts and all of them got over 1 million views, like his first 3 ever shorts. Why? That was a trending topic. There's a lot of demand for that content, but there wasn't enough supply. Like not that many people are making like Diddy shorts at the time. And that just positioned himself like very good in the algorithm, and his shorts were obviously good, and boom. Even though his metrics, retention, all that probably was crazy, that wasn't the main reason it went viral. It was just because he was capturing something that was there. Now, for example, my thing, the ranking Mamba. Now, when I chose this niche, I saw a lot of other people doing this niche. They were getting a lot of views, some over 20 million consistently, whatever. Like there was demand, right? For sure. And to be honest, supply was there, but I found a big gap in that supply. Now, there's very few channels, literally a handful of channels that actually had good, high quality ranking videos. And the other ones just weren't as good. You know what I mean? Like there was things that were, I guess I could say, I could make them better. So I knew like my content would have already been better than all those people. Plus there was already demand for this. That's why I chose this niche. Now, how can I position myself to go viral? Number one, the niche itself, like depending on the type of videos I upload. So if it's like the funniest dog videos or best pranks by barbers, those are pretty evergreen. That's not a trend. Barbers have been there for hundreds of years. They're going to be there. So like that stuff, even in a year, if somebody watches best pranks by barbers, it'll be pretty funny. But then there's also these other type of shorts I make that are trend-based shorts, like ranking the funniest not my name quarterback. If you guys have seen, there's a current meme on TikTok about like a clip of a movie or something where the guy says like not my name quarterback, right? And it's like going super viral on TikTok over the past couple of months. And this is something like, it's new, it's in the market, people actually know what it is, and in a year or 2 years people might not know what this is. Some of you guys probably don't know what this is, but the point is like I'm trying to fill that demand with this type of short. And there's other ranking channels that have also uploaded this, like we're all kind of thinking the same thing here. So you want to have like a good mixture of both. And the main thing is just to stay consistent. Like guys, my chart wasn't perfect. First 90 days, first look at this, like almost 2 weeks were pretty rough. It was dead. But then once you find that momentum, once like one video breaks out of that jail, like you all you have to do is just continue, rinse and repeat that. So just remember, there's a few different jails. There's a 0 to 500, there's a 500 to 1,000, 1,000 to 2,000, and then like 2,000 to 15,000. And all that is it's kind of like a barrier. If your content is good, YouTube will push it. But just remember, don't just like say, oh my God, I'm stuck in this jail after 1 week of uploading. That's not enough data for YouTube to like figure out your audience. So if after 30 days you're still stuck in that jail, you have to fix your content. There's something wrong with the content, or you're just in a really bad niche, or you're in a super saturated niche and your content just isn't as good as the other competitors. There's a lot of things that come into play. As simple as it can be, YouTube Shorts can be very simple. You just upload a video, you blow up, boom. It's a lot deeper than that. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have been understanding that. I've been understanding that, as we go along this journey. And hopefully you guys understood a little bit about this YouTube Shorts jail. Now I just want to quickly sum it up into what you can do. Number one is to start off by just checking your niche. Or if you haven't even started yet, pick the right niche. Find a niche that is popular, but there's a gap that you can fill. Okay, if it's like NBA, it's very hard to like get into niches like that. Because yes, there's a lot of people that watch NBA and will consistently watch it, but there's also a lot of channels that are already consistently making good content. So if you don't think you can make better content or a different style of content, just doing the same thing as other people, you probably aren't going to have the highest chance of success. So pick the right niche. If you're in the right niche, screw retention, screw swipe rate, please make the best content you can. It doesn't have to be like crazy or over edited. These shorts take me 30 minutes to do. but compared to the competitors in this niche, they're already a lot better, right? And those guys might spend 20 minutes on it. So I'm just spending 10 extra minutes. But like that's kind of where the main aspect comes. If you're in a good niche and you have good content, the retention and swipe rate will figure itself out. And all you have to do is continuously study your shorts. After you upload every short, just go to your shorts, go to the graph, go to reach, swipe rate. Okay, 75%. 75% is good, but why didn't I get 85? Just focus on the first 4 seconds of the video because that's what that's dependent on. And then engagement, 94%, amazing. Go to the graph. There's a big dip here. Click this. And I remember I watched this. I left the last 2 seconds in for no reason. Next time, I'll try to shorten the clip even more to get a higher retention. Remember, that is important, but that comes after you study your data, after you're putting in the work and making good, consistent content. So hopefully you guys understood a little bit more about that view jail. If you're currently in it, that's a good thing. That means your content is worthy enough to get right to that door. You're knocking that 15K door. You're just missing that I guess, small aspect that will make it go viral. It's all about consistency. It's about patience. But most importantly, it's about continuously improving, which is what a lot of you guys forget. But hopefully this video helped you guys out. Hopefully you guys will be implementing some of these changes. If you made it to the end, drop a W in the comments down below. If you have any video suggestions at all, leave them in the comments down below. But other than that, if you want to stay tuned with my journey, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.